No. Wait. Wait. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again.
I knew he would like it. I knew the hate was fake. I knew the hate was fake. The moment I was like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be King of Monsters all over again.
Anyways, welcome to the Peak of Fiction podcast, the podcast where we talk about peak fiction normally, but the rules are reversed this month. It is garbage month, and I selected another heaping helping of trash, and we're going to tackle, as you may have seen both visually and heard, Cats 2019. A really special musical, and we will. In order to do this, I have brought along my good friends who have hated every step of the way, but I wouldn't have anybody else here to do it. So I have, starting, Super O.
What's good, everyone? Thanks for coming by. Feel free to skip this episode. The remote is right
this
there.
is required.
No one will blame you.
You can press pause right now and go to a different podcast.
Hit that fast forward. I'm sure that One Piece talk is lit right now. But thanks for pulling through.
Gray the Samurai.
We've arrived, ladies and gentlemen, into the world of Jellicle cats. And whether you're happy to be here or not, we're gonna talk about it. Get ready.
We sure are. And Beto.
Hello, everybody. To quote a good man, anything under 50 pounds is just a cat, and cats are pointless.
Well, I disagree. Okay, I do disagree. And of course, Bates to dust myself. As the main host and architect of this podcast, I've abused my power once again to force my comrades to watch Cats. And this is a very special episode, as you can see. I am well prepared for it.
Clearly,
it is well, you have to admit this cat makeup does look good. I've put it together quite well.
reminds me of face painting at the fair.
Yeah.
Yes. Precisely.
Got you.
I bet the furries will like this episode.
Well, I hope not. But what can you do?
This one's for you guys.
So, Cats 2019 is a infamously terrible musical movie, and
Rotten Tomatoes give like a 19?
For many people. Yeah, for many people. No, when I say Cats 2019, because what it's different than the Cats Broadway musical, right? I'm differentiating the two.
Yeah,
right? It is an adaptation of a Broadway musical, and it's a poor adaptation of a Broadway musical for many reasons. And for many people, this was the last film they saw before the pandemic. Okay, this came out at Christmas of 2019, and the plague followed soon after. This is the last for a few people. This was the last movie they ever saw. Think about that.
Damn.
Some people probably died of COVID.
Yeah.
The last movie they saw was Cats.
That's brutal.
How
I'm
tragic.
very fortunate. The last movie I saw in theaters for the pandemic to tide me over was Parasite, because they put it back in the theaters for the Oscar run. So I'm happy about that.
Mm.
I'm happy I didn't see Parasite beforehand. But yes, it's a very very special film. And before we get into the teardown breakdown of Cats, what are your thoughts? Your initial thoughts watching this film? Is this getting yay or nay? Is this peak or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a nay for me.
And for what reason?
For what reasons? Oh wow. For what reasons? Yeah, we'll get a bit into it, but I I will preface this by saying, I'm not typically someone who goes to musicals or look forward to musicals at all. Like usually when I see something musical related or music related, it's just by coincidence, or if I'm going to a theaters to the movies with my musical loving friends, and then we just happen to see it then. But it's not something I go out of my way to watch. Uh However, I have been pleasantly surprised with good musical productions before. Off the top of my head, I I remember going into Wonka, not really good thinking much of it, and I walk out like, yo, that was fire, And same thing for Wicked. Wicked actually really much surprised me, with how well it was produced. So, and even and this
Can
isn't.
you give me your best? All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, hey, the Defying Gravity is a bop. I
It
can't
is.
even.
It is.
a
Defying
bop.
Gravity is above.
Yeah. And even like with this isn't. I guess this isn't really a full musical, but like even in music aspects when it comes to like, I'm about to glaze it again. Sinners.
I'm about to glaze it again.
It's
Here we
you know,
go.
I appreciate I appreciate good
funny.
music, and I
Mhm.
appreciate good music associated with scenes. And a lot of the songs in this musical movie for me, just did not hit. Are extremely forgettable. I feel like they have like the same cadence on like a lot of the same songs. Uh, it's boring. Every song doesn't feel like it. Every scene or song scene doesn't feel like it gels together with the last one. And then there's the visual aspect of it all.
Mhm.
It's not. It's a hour 45 minutes, but it feels like so much longer because I'm just so just uninterested in like anything. Maybe just like one song I could say is like the best of the bunch. Like I could really, if I had to like, which the movie has a very low bar of the songs, but just like one song in there that I could really pull and be like, okay, that's compared to like everything else, that's decent. Maybe two, but like overall, like I wasn't really vibing with this. But maybe if I was the musical nuts, the musical lovers, uh, have this movie in a regard, or even the play. I never seen the play before. Maybe the play
Okay.
is better, but
That's fair.
All right. So
for
I
me,
actually I was waiting for last, but I gotta jump in here because you bring it up. But maybe the musical lovers like it.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll say. Do you like musicals? Because I love them. All right.
Love it.
I love when people burst out into song to give their emotional response to a scene. I love when they dance and sing. Okay, I'm a huge fan of musicals. This is a bad musical. It is my biggest thing, especially I was like rewatching it this time. So much of it is afraid to be a musical.
Mhm.
It feels almost terrified to fully commit to different songs and bits. And there's so many weird interruptions and cuts
Yeah.
in a song where they'll be doing a song and then all of a sudden it's like James Corden and Rebel Wilson doing like bits and just basically stopping the
Yeah.
song. And like that's just poor. That just makes for a poor musical. The songs aren't good. for the most part. There's a few standouts, right? There's a couple good sequences, I think. I don't mind Mr. Mistopheles or
that was
Skimbleshanks
my pick.
or Memory, but they managed to mess up Memory by adding a new song that no one asked for, but we will get to that as we break it down. But it is a poor adaptation of the Broadway play, and it just is it just doesn't work, right? It tried to make it into a movie with like a villain or a plot, and it just doesn't. It's just a collection of scenes that go from place to place.
Yeah.
And
So connected.
The music for the most part never gets a chance to really sit and just be music, because it's always stopping and starting, and being interjected constantly by some of the worst banter you'll ever hear. So on that level, even with all the horrific visuals, it would be a bad musical movie. But on top of that, it has some of the most horrific visuals you've ever seen.
Scary stuff, man. Scary hours.
Beto, how you feeling?
I feel like this is the most visually uncanny movie ever made. It's so technically achievable to do, because I swear this is the same kind of visual used probably for Avatar. It feels like it, but it's so terribly done with the choices made. Because I'm speaking for this as like as a movie and as a visual. I'm not a musical person, as half of our cast may be. But I never really, I didn't take this as a movie or as a musical. I think it was just an annoying mixture of plastic CGI and people just putting play on a disc, in a disc player, and just saying, "All right, start acting. We'll we'll edit in the post later." And it's just it's so boring. It's not the best movie I've seen. I wouldn't say it's not the worst of all, but it's not a great time. It was not a great time at all.
You saying it's not worst of all is such high praise.
It's not worst of all.
That's such a kind thing for you to say, Beto. Wow. Kind words.
What's worse than this?
Oh man, I gotta ask. I'm so curious. What is a deeper pile of garbage fire than Cats?
There are some worse.
There's some worse movies I've seen.
Well, yeah, I would say there's worse movies, but like, do you know a worse musical?
The worst musical?
Oh, actually, maybe that what's the one with the Nepo baby?
You know what is the worst musical I've seen? Amelia Paris. That's a terrible movie.
True.
God awful.
True. Amelia Paris
was
pretty bad.
insanely bad.
I was gonna say
Cats over Amelia Paris.
I'd rather watch Cats again than watch Amelia Paris.
Damn. Okay.
I'd rather watch Cats again.
I was waiting for it.
I'd rather go to the play too.
Oh man,
what's that one? It's like what, Dear Evan or Dear
Evan Henson. That's what you're.
Yes, yeah, the one with a 32-year-old man
playing
trying to be a high schooler.
No. I never saw it, but I saw a clip of him just crying, and I'm like, ugh, the wrinkles on this man.
It's cringe.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Great. You know, you usually are famous for your contrarian takes, so due to your contrarian nature, have you decided to love Cats?
All right, bro. Let's talk about it. All right. We gotta chat about it. Well, before I say anything, you've seen many iterations of Cats, I'm assuming, Bait.
The two. I mean, there's two.
Have you seen
exactly two?
Have you seen it in theaters? Like not like the film.
I've seen bits and pieces the Broadway.
The Broadway
play.
performance. Okay.
I think my parents have it on VHS.
Okay. Is McCavity a character in the other iterations?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. All right. Um. All right, man. I'm gonna just say it. They spent a lot of money on this movie, bro. They spent a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
They got Taylor Swift as the lead. They have Jennifer Hudson. They got Idris Elba. They got Ian McKellen, Rebel Wilson, James Corden, Judi Dench, like Jason Derulo. This is
Jason Derulo.
They got it almost felt like they just picked names out of a hat of people that are like famous for music and for acting, and we're like, let's put you in a big production. And if you looked at the names on paper and you heard that they were doing an adaptation of a famous Broadway play in a modern era, this is we're almost in the 2020s at the point of the film releasing, one would assume this would be a very well done film with a very catchy music, very enjoyable music. I'll speak for Jennifer Hudson's singing talent is exceptional as a music artist.
Mm-hmm.
And even artists like Taylor Swift, who are very well known for their talented songwriting, or Jason Derulo, which is very, very well known for his like upbeat energy and his music content. This film had all the ingredients, to be an exceptionally done musical. And then the chef died, and some random person walked into the kitchen and just threw the ingredients into a pot with no water and put it on the stove.
No,
I'm gonna say this: the chef was always bad.
Yeah,
the chef was. After you're done, I'm gonna talk about the chef.
Okay, okay, and I'll give you space for it.
I'm gonna mark that down. The chef.
It genuinely felt like the film had no direction. And you're gonna get into the story of it. But when the film starts, you're like, oh, I think I get like the point of this. And then as we start to add in elements, you're like, wait, maybe I don't. Maybe it means something else. And then like it almost is like every direction it goes in, it's not even a plot twist. Like every direction it goes in, it's like, I don't like that direction. I'm gonna go in this direction. And you're just like, okay, sure. And then we're going to, I don't like that direction. We're going in this direction. And it's just like at the end of it, you're left wondering why certain things took place, because they almost had no value to the story we were watching. First scene with Rebel Wilson was very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That was very uncomfortable. Like watching parts of this film in my work environment, I'm like, is this safe for work? This is weird. This is a really weird movie. Like she's a lot of crotch shots, a lot of like just a lot of weird scenes that made me uncomfortable. And that's not to say that there wasn't effort. There was clear effort from these actors and actresses. The story was just poorly, it was very poorly done. Very poorly directed. CGI was very uncomfortable to watch. Uncanny Valley. Beta, I will challenge your statement though about this being the worst CGI that you've seen, because I think you've also seen Ant-Man, Quantumania. So you have seen MODOK. That by far, to me, was the most revolting CGI I've ever. That was uncomfortable. That was uncomfortable. They really did MODOK dirty. That might be this is probably like second or third worst though. This is pretty
like up there.
It's pretty impressive how they how they managed to take something so beloved by so many musical fans and just do it super greasy.
Actually, worse CGI might have to go to The Flash.
Oh yeah, with
like,
the
the
Flash
Flash.
and all the dead people they brought back.
Wait, wasn't it
rubber babies?
Superman from The Flash?
Christopher Reeves and all those people.
Without consent as well.
It's Nicolas Cage as Superman was ridiculous CGI.
Which is crazy because that was actually filmed. That was an actual film. Like that wasn't CGI of just making a CGI face of Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage actually filmed those scenes, but it still turned out bad.
It was bad. It was
Yeah.
revolting. It's just, sometimes you see certain CGI and just like, this is poorly done, but at least the film is decent. Like as you look at things that you would expect from a great musical film, and you just like look at like create like a little checklist for yourself in your brain, like, oh, make a good musical film, right? High quality music, skilled performers, great visuals, clear plot. You just had none of those. Just none of the things were there. Like not a single one. You can look at any check box you want. You can't check a single box. The only box you could possibly check is that this movie was expensive. They blew a bag of money on this, and they might as well have been the Joker in the Dark Knight and burn the money. Could have burned the money. It was that. I've never seen a movie with this level of a star-studded cast. This poorly, like, this is exceptional for how bad they did this film. I'm shocked. This is the low so far of Trash Month.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the chef real quick. The quote unquote chef is one, I think, Tom Hopper.
Tom Hooper.
Hooper. And Tom Hooper, I already had problems with him. I mean, I guess he made the King's Speech, if people like.
Yeah.
Or worked on the King's Speech, but he made Les Miserables, the Les Mis in 2012. You know, the famous one with the like, I'm Javert, prisoner 142. You know, all that stuff. As I like to call it, Les Mid, because it's you know what, I know it's technically Oscar winning. That's a poor movie. Okay, that is a poor movie. That is a very disjointing. It's a very, you can see the DNA of Cats. You can see the ancestry in Les Mis, the way it's edited, and the way the music and the way the scenes are shot, and the uncomfortability of it all. I do not like Les Mis. I just don't. I think the plays are good. I do not like his adaptation of Les Mis. And he decided to do Cats for whatever reason. I mean, Cats is a very long running Broadway musical. I mean, if you're gonna adapt something, sure. But the critical point, I think the critical deviation, we have to we already talked visuals, but the main visual problem of Cats is the cats, right?
Yeah.
The principal characters, all the characters are cats. Well, not all. There's a few that are mice, and the mice and cockroaches are even more horrific than the cats. But they're all, instead of the Broadway play, which everyone's wearing makeup and costumes. And I think the makeup and costumes are actually quite good. They're fancy, they're bright and colorful and fantastical. And it works, right? It's just a bunch of people in like leotards with like stripes and stuff. And I think it works for that play. It does not look uncanny, right? You understand they're being cats, they're cat people, they're running around stage and doing their thing. But somebody was like, well, somebody probably approached Tom Hooper and was like, well, we have the CGI thing now. So instead of all that stupid costume stuff and that craft and artwork, well, we could just do it in a computer. You know? And that would be groundbreaking special effects. And I don't know who told Tom Hooper that. I know somebody did. Somebody told him that and damned this production to hell because I don't know if it was time, I don't know if it was budget or skill, but they just didn't have it.
Skill?
Hypothetically, if you had like James Cameron, you know, budget, Avatar money, and you could like perfectly render cat people, you know, like a la the Na'vi, sure. But Tom Hooper did not have that. He did not have that. And when every person is the CGI cat person, it just doesn't work visually because everyone looks like their face has been attached to the cartoon. And especially when they move, especially if they do like I would say like a 3/4 kind of angle where they turn kind of like this to the camera, and you can just see the seams of the face and the CGI model.
Struggling to keep on.
Yeah. Not to mention, doubly so, I would say the cats in the Broadway play are very poofy, right? They're wearing leotards, but the fur and stuff makes them look very poofy. They have like on that, not armbands, but like bracelets. They have like bracelets with like the faux fur, and they're very puffy, kind of like the 80s style. These cats are very sleek and skinny, and it makes them look very weird because you have all these grown people, these adults, moving around and gyrating and slinking around because they were all different direction to move around like cats. And I guess they're doing it accurately, but it looks really weird and really bad because the way the CG is rendered, it is so tight on their bodies, and they're not. It's not cat people. It's just people doing this. And because they, for whatever reason, like, let's be realistic with the fur colors. And let's be realistic. Well, why have all these stripes? Why have all this fur when we can have realism? And they really do look like a bunch of naked people constantly. And especially Idris Elba is the most naked of them all. But it's a very poor visual effect. It does not work. It does not function. And it makes an entire experience uncomfortable and bad to watch. And that's, I think that is like the main takeaway of Cats, the film, right? Even from the very first trailer, when people saw that, they were like, "Oh, this is off. This is bad."
We've entered Uncanny Valley.
They got Jennifer Hudson looking so bad. I feel bad for Jennifer Hudson the most. You know, she is this amazing singer, right? She has all this talent and skill, and they just had her looking so jank. But you know, we'll move out of the preamble. We'll get into the plot breakdown of this. But I don't know. There really isn't a plot. There's a collection of scenes. But as we go over a collection of scenes, we'll talk about them. You know, see where things went wrong. Maybe you can see where something went right. Who knows? Maybe we can pull out some gems. Who knows? The film starts with a human being, okay? Humans who are driving human-sized cars, right? And they put the weird cat person, our main cat person, Victoria, in a bag, and they take the bag and they throw them over the fence. I guess presumably to die. Just right there. You know, normally I would be against animal abuse, but you know, I would advocate getting rid of these cat people immediately.
These cat mutants.
These tiny cat mutants.
They're very
have
tiny.
to be eradicated.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because they try to do like a size perspective thing because they're supposed to be cat sized, but that just adds to the uncomfortability of it all.
Yeah.
But Victoria doesn't know what she wants to do with her life, and I guess she gets inducted into a cult. And you get a bunch of people being like, "We're Jellicle cats. We're Jellicle cat." I don't know what a Jellicle cat is.
Take a shot every time they say Jellicle.
Take a
You'll
shot
die.
every time they say
You will
It's a
perish.
diabolical drinking game.
Is it something like Alley Cat? Like something to rhyme? Jellicle, Alley? Probably not.
No, you can't do that because Rebel Wilson's cat is a Gumby cat, but it also is a Jellicle cat, and that's a house cat.
Huh.
I don't know what Jellicle means. I don't.
Maybe it's short for
Maybe it's explained better.
Angelical.
Oh, yeah.
It's a deep religious and spiritual metaphor for how you
Which
can
works
ascend.
because the cat's highest aspirations is to kill themselves, but that's a whole different. That's a whole different matter.
Deep, brother.
They're all Jellicle cats, and like I said, as I brought up, their highest aspirations to die because they all hope to get selected by old Deuteronomy to go to the Heaviside layer, right, which is like heaven, to be granted a new life, to be reborn. I don't know why they're all so eager. Actually, I do know why. If I was one of them, I would also be eager for death. But
I look like that. The sweet release.
The sweet release.
Free me from this fleshy prison.
So
Two suicidal
like
comments
Mr.
in over a whole episode.
Yeah, we can't escape. Bro, next week, we're gonna be talking about Suicide Squad.
Oh my god, bro!
Just doubling down.
Tripling
down.
It's a deeper
tripling
metaphor
down.
for how we feel as podcasters reviewing all this content.
There's a lifeline.
Yeah, I gotta do attachment every episode now. Gotta put a content warning. So the cats are doing their cat thing, and I guess there's Monka Strap, who is, I guess, a grayish cat, that hangs out with Victoria, who's this white cat, and there's Mr. Mistopheles, who I guess is supposed to be a magical cat. He wears a top hat. Some cats wear clothes, some don't. It's very inconsistent. Don't think about it too much. So from here, we get a bunch of vignettes of different cats who are like, this is my story. Because apparently, in order to be a Jellicle cat, no, they're all Jellicle cats. Sorry. In order to win the Jellicle ball, because they're all trying to win the Jellicle ball, right? Mm-hmm. So in order to win the Jellicle ball, they have to sing a song to Old Deuteronomy. And Old Deuteronomy will pick the best song to be the Jellicle. No, they're all Jellicle cats. No, for one. Okay, Old Deuteronomy will pick a song. No. Okay. I think I got this. They're all gonna sing a song at the Jellicle ball. All right? Mm-hmm. And Old Deuteronomy will pick the best contestant to be reborn to the Heaviside layer. But she can only pick one. I don't know if this is yearly or whatever, but she only picks one at a time. I think.
Yeah, she only picks one.
Okay. So, you would get a bunch of different cats who are like, this is my bit. This is my song. This is why I want to die and be reborn. So first we start with Jenny Anydots. So lovingly played by Rebel Wilson. And we enter the most horrific segment of the movie by far. And this is a really amazing bit where the Rebel Wilson cat. So this is like a family podcast, right? I like to picture Peak of Fiction podcast as a family and appropriate podcast for all ages. All right.
You drop slurs every 10 minutes. What are you talking about?
But I'm going to say for the next couple minutes, there's any children around. There's any children around. She'll shield their ears.
We just
as I try to describe Jenny Anydots. Right. There is so much weird stuff happening in this segment, right? As you brought up, Gray, from her opening her legs, or just generally grabbing her crotch,
a lot,
or moving around weird during this segment. And her bit, she's a Gumby cat, which means she's lazy and hangs around in the house all day. But then she also, I guess, keeps a cadre of mice and cockroach slaves that she trains to do tricks, like to sing and dance and whatnot. And the mice CGI abominations look even more distressing than the cat CGI abominations because they are far less rendered. Much lower models, much lower quality models. And they have like these weird child faces.
Hey, they blew the budget on the celebrities.
This segment's very distressing.
Yeah.
It's very distressing. But it gets even more distressing because as we get to the cockroaches, which look even worse, right? Their models, the faces that are attached they're not really attached. They're just like pasted on in a kind of way that I could do in CapCut. Right? Very poorly blended. And at this segment, I believe Rebel Wilson's character unzips her skin and just completely, from her neck, unzips her skin to reveal a second layer of fur and skin wearing a dress. And then the dance continues. And also during this dance, she's also like eating these cockroach people alive.
Yeah, alive. While they're
It's
dancing.
not good.
It's not good, bro.
None of this is good.
Eating slaves? Where have I seen this before?
I do feel like somebody is going to.
Too dark when we chill.
That's pretty dark. Someone will watch this. Okay, right now there's like a 10-year-old that watched Cats, right, and that kid's gonna be a serial killer. Okay, it's gonna awaken something dark in someone. This segment's quite awful.
Yeah, it's awful,
on many levels. It is quite awful. It's the worst. I think the worst part of the movie. So
you might be right.
We go straight from Jenny Anydots to Jason Derulo.
Jenny Anydots is a crazy name for the record, too.
That's her name.
I know, but it's like, bro.
Is Rum Tum Tugger.
Rum Tum Tugger. No, that's a crazy
You
name.
would think a 5-year-old made these names, bro. I can't. Rum Tum Tugger? What are you tugging, bro? This is crazy.
You don't want to name your pet Rum Tum Tugger?
That's wild. That's a wild
like
name.
Top of my list.
All right. So Rum Tum Tugger's bit is that he's very indecisive and contrarian. That's like he'll be like, am I gonna do this? Nah, I'm gonna do this. Well, kind of do this. No, and he is the kind of person where it's like, is the flow going this way? I'm gonna go the other way arbitrarily. A man after your own heart, Gray.
Nah, bro. This character was next level, bro. The ruler did act the character well. It's just a very bizarre character.
Yeah.
No, I would say, yeah, Jason Derulo is a highlight because he is a talented musician.
Mm-hmm.
And this is another segment where I would say the music gets interrupted multiple times, so Rebel Wilson can cut in and do bits, and I'm like, why?
Doing this.
Why? She said, I can do this. Like, like what?
Also, we get another appearance of McCavity.
Yeah. Or it's the first appearance of McCavity.
Second.
Yeah, I think first appearance of McCavity.
Maybe like
First or second. But he's a bad guy. And he does crimes, I guess. And he's also magical. He's wanted, he does crimes, and he's magical.
By no one.
He's wanted by no one. He's got a bounty on his head. He's a pirate.
Right.
Then I believe we go straight into Buster Jones, which is another bad part of the movie because this is the James Corden segment, and it's not funny.
This to me is
None
worse.
of the bits are funny.
This to me is the worst.
I think that's the part
This to me was the worst. I cringed so much during so much of this.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, I'm fat. That's the joke. Repeatedly over and over again.
Just like the
being
eating
king.
of the food, like the. I'm like, all right, bro. What are you doing, man? This is gross.
Mhm.
He's fat. Get
Just like, what are you doing?
And apparently, he's such a threat. He's such a threat that McCavity kidnaps him. Okay?
Yeah.
McCavity's like, I can't have him because McCavity's goal is, well, I'll win the Jellicle ball and technicality, if all my competitions disappeared.
It's just me.
It's just me.
Who wins? It's just me.
So there's that, and then I believe then Victoria meets Mungo Jerry and Rumple Teaser.
Yep.
I like Mungo Jerry and Rumple Teaser. I like this bit. I think this is one of the better songs.
Okay.
I think it's fun. I think it's punchy, and like the bit of like they're thief cats. They steal stuff. I think it is a fun segment, personally. Then the fun's over because the family dog shows up, and I'm glad we were spared from seeing a human dog. We could have. We really could have. Really could have. But we were spared gracefully. And Mr. Mistopheles comes in and helps save Victoria. And then they go on to meet even more people along their way. I believe this is around the time we go to meet Old Deuteronomy, played by the wonderful Dame Judi Dench. I think her cat looks pretty good because it's big and fluffy.
Yeah.
It's the only one with
think,
her.
Yeah, it looks much better than the other cats. It fits her face, and she is this old, wizened cat that takes care of all the other cats, and I guess can choose which cat can be reborn or something. So they do a Jellicle ball. I don't know if I forget, somewhere between or after Jellicle ball we also do Skimbleshanks, the railway cat.
Yes,
which I think is a good bit, and also Gus.
Yeah, Gus was earlier,
played by the wonderful Ian McKellen.
Yeah, Sir Ian McKellen.
I think that was a good bit. That was Ian McKellen got to do a theater bit.
Yeah,
good for him,
and it worked.
It was cool.
It didn't have all the weird stuff. Yeah. Then they do the Jellicle ball, and it really is just a bunch of CGI cat people like gyrating,
doing ballet.
Yeah, doing ballet and gyrating for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it's not ideal. It's not ideal.
Not at all.
Somewhere along here, we get Jennifer Hudson cat, Rosabella, and her bit is that she's old and she's sad, and she used to be the glamour cat, but because she ran with McCavity at some point in her life, all the other cats hate her, and she is old and beat up and abandoned. And she does the best song in the movie, and probably in the play, the most famous song, Memory, and she kills it. Okay?
Yeah, she does
Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I guess Tom Hooper was like, Memory's not good enough. I gotta put my stamp on it. So I'm going to arbitrarily interrupt Memory with Beautiful Ghost for no reason. Right?
How Beautiful Ghost go again? Or which one was
it's
that
the one where Victoria is like the song's basically like, well, you're sad about your memories and all the things you went through, but I don't even have any memories. So you should appreciate what you like. No one
no one asked
why?
you, Victoria.
No one asked. No one wanted this.
This is very much all
I don't
lives
understand.
matter for cats, bro.
I know.
All lives matter for cats.
Like literally,
You're having
if someone
trouble,
like
but what
pouring
about my struggles.
Yeah, pouring their heart out, and then you just jump in for no reason to be like, you don't have it that bad, actually.
All Lives Matter for Cats being sung by Taylor Swift towards Jennifer Hudson was definitely not on my 2019 bingo card.
It's very unideal, and it kind of messes up the flow of a really good song. So then, I guess McCavity's also kidnaps a bunch of cats. He kidnaps Skimble, Shanks, and Gus, and they're held by like a tough like boat cat.
Yeah.
And they're all getting ready for the big during the big Jellicle ball. And then Taylor Swift shows up, and she does a number about McCavity, and it's a pretty good number, for the most part.
I don't remember it.
It's like McCavity, he's a master of depravity. All that jazz.
Okay.
Anyways, this is the part where Idris Elba gets naked. And everyone gets uncomfortable.
Take it off.
In the theater, at movies, etc. Because McCavity was wearing a coat, right? And a hat.
Yeah. Yes.
And that was his outfit. But for the big number, he takes it off. And for whatever reason, the geniuses behind this movie decided, what if McCavity's fur color was the same color as Idris Elba's skin? So,
have you
when
considered?
he takes his coat off, he looks very naked. And it's quite uncomfortable. It's quite uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's lame because
he's a shrieker. What? Huh? Like a trench coat in public.
And honestly,
and isn't he wearing shoes too? So it's extra.
It's a streaker.
It's a streaker, bro. He's in a public park. What a sick man.
Like, yo, Idris, this isn't your scene, right? Well, why are you running across? It's kind of sucks because, like, I liked his look. I like McCavity's look when he had the trench coat and the hat on. I think, go with a distinguished.
It's a weird thing to do. It's a weird thing to do.
Weird thing to do. Weird decisions.
Yeah, just loses all or taking that off.
Yeah. So they do their bit, and I think McCavity is like, okay, everyone else is gone. You're gonna make me the main Jellicle cat, right? And Deuteronomy is like, I'll never make you the Jellicle cat. So he kidnaps old Deuteronomy, and he's like, I'm gonna make you walk the plank, and you'll drown. And I guess this is the big tension moment, of the third act, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Then Mr. Mistopheles is like, well, I could use my magic to bring you back. And everyone's like, and people are like, Mr. Mistopheles, you could never do that. But then, they all believe in him and his abilities. And I think the Mr. Mistopheles song is not bad. It's pretty. It's decent.
I think that's the best one in the
or
the one better. Yeah, the best one.
That one's pretty good.
Personally.
Yeah. And through the power of friendship, he brings back old Deuteronomy.
How shonen of him.
And then I guess he unlocks his true potential.
Right.
And all of a sudden he's like flying around the stage, like levitating stuff.
Yeah, he just
doing all these crazy
magic,
tricks.
Yeah,
it's like when Killua got the implant removed. And in Hunter x Hunter, man, and he unlocked his full power. So
let's see, Mistopheles is top one. Right now, like.
And then McCavity's like, oh no, they got me. And he teleports away, and then I guess the other cat. Then Rebel Wilson uses her amazing power to strip off her own skin, to escape, and then the other cats escape, and then they, I guess, are safe, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
So then, Grisabella, the Jennifer Hudson cat, shows back up, and she's like, Victoria's like, let her sing. and then she sings a song, and everyone's like, "Dang, we all love her now." Actually,
We just needed to hear her voice.
we all love her now. And then Judi Dench Cat is like, "Okay, you're gonna kill yourself tonight."
You earned
so you earned it. You earned
Congrats,
it,
kid.
Good for you.
So then I guess she gets into the hot air balloon.
The hot air balloon, yeah.
Yeah. I guess they have a cat-sized hot air balloon. And they all she flies into the sky, and then McCavity tries to jump on it, but then he fails. And then he's like, "Dang, I guess I won't be reborn." And then I guess Jennifer Hudson Cat is dies, and I guess it will be reborn into a better life or something. And then the movie should end, but then it doesn't. It proceeds to go on for a good 10 to 15 minutes more, where they do bits, and they're all in a lion statue, and they sing about cats and
dogs.
Cats not being dogs. This is true, and how white cats are cool. And there's a great moment where Judi Dench turns directly to the camera, and speaks directly to the audience for whatever reason.
That was crazy.
And Victoria is like, I have people now. I have community, and I'm happy. And then that's Cats. That is the end.
Wow. What a film.
What a picture.
What a picture.
It was a movie.
This was motion.
I'd say that this was a good film, but who am I kidding? Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, okay, all right. Oh, you want a third time for that?
Who am I kidding?
I came here. Okay, I'll say this. Oh, I came here wearing cat ears
that one, man.
and in makeup, and somehow that what you did right there is more embarrassing.
It's great, man. Only super, bro. Only super.
Yeah, I wanted to mention it earlier, but Cat got my tongue.
All right, bro. Yo, Dad won't stop with the jokes, bro. It's crazy. Yeah.
Does he have a third one coming?
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah. I we can only dream. Okay, so I'll say this for whenever we cover Garbage Month, products, we say, is there anything good that we can draw out of this? Any compliments?
I did prepare one. I kind of already said my compliment a bit. But yeah, Mr. Mistopheles and the Memories song were the best songs of the bunch. And also I'll add pre-streaker, McCavity looked cool. Yeah, when he was in his trench coat and
with the hat and everything, the green eyes,
and in the shadow.
It was cool.
Yeah. He was probably the best designed one there, I would say.
My point is, I think the sets look nice. I don't know how many of them are real, but like the actual sets that they were dancing on, like the milk bar, or the theater, or the the house with Mungo Jerry, Rempel Teaser. I think those are actually some pretty good sets. I think those look pretty good, and they dealt with size pretty well, even though size changes, I would say, depending on the scene. Like in the theater, everything is not cat sized. Everything is, they're pretty much all human sized in the theater. But that is whatever. But yeah, I would say the sets are all right.
Sure.
And that's not a compliment.
You guys are pretty quiet. Gray, you don't have anything positive to say? how many people? You know how many people worked so hard on this, and you want to sit here and just criticize?
You're working on a time crunch, I would have to say.
Okay. All right, fine. I'll play ball. Let's do it. I want to give a shout out to the casting director. The casting director did a really great job of choosing actors that I guess fit the characters that they had to portray. I will say the choice of Victoria's actress was a very good choice. She's a professionally trained theater performer on Broadway, and she was really good. She played her role very well. I think the casting was smart. Yes. That is my compliment. If they were in costumes,
that's all we need.
If they were in costumes and
Yeah.
face paint, not yours, sorry. But like, yeah, not yours.
Not mine.
Not yours, sorry.
Wow.
Not personal.
I'm insulted.
I'm sure you are. But no, but like in all seriousness, like if they were wearing traditional Broadway aesthetic and everything else was like, I would feel better. I would feel much better about this film. I think this the CGI,
it would bump it up to a whole C.
You know, because like the CGI took so much away, but we're talking about good things that we liked right now. And I'll say that the casting was a good call. The casting was a good call.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
Beto,
I think
it's your turn.
Oh no, you was gonna say something super?
Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna, I was just gonna agree. Like you, especially you pointed out earlier too, the fact that they got so many like big names for it. You know, obviously, you know, they were able to like resource like a lot of talent.
Yeah.
For the movie, you know, I mean,
Yep.
a lot of singers, and from Taylor Swift, who some might say is bigger than Michael Jackson. You know,
some would say you are correct. Some have said that. Not anyone here, but some have.
But yeah, Jason Derulo. You know, I'm sure Idris Elba had fun being in this musical as well. Just a shame that the production side of things really hinders a lot of people's
Everything else failed.
Yeah.
Other than the casting, bro. The songs for the original Broadway play were I would imagine probably just performed better. Because there's no way it's as popular. There's no way it's as popular at this quality.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that this many people are this heavy of sheep. That like I can't accept it. Like they had to have
especially I would say the old Broadway stuff that's popular is a higher quality than like some of the new slop that comes through.
It's gotta be. This is a timeless play.
Yeah. You think
something had to click. Like
quality.
They had like there's something about this that was exceptional to the point where it could keep getting repeated. And they just whatever magic was captured in the original Broadway performance was just not present here at all. It's just not. It's just nowhere to be found. Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about good things. I'm sorry. I
Okay. Beto, it's your time. Good things.
Good things. It had a beginning. It had a middle. And then it ended.
Most importantly.
Okay.
Most importantly, it ended.
Wow. Are you gonna tell me that Cats is a land of contrasts? Next, Beto. All right. You know what? Hey.
You know what? I can say.
I'll
You know
take
what? Even though it's super, I keep using the word uncanny. It's still a marvelous how it got to use scaling, like the set pieces. You know, it looked nice. how like a piece of jewelry wrapped around one of their wrists and their hands and their arms and neck. That's cool. And how it's like you can. It's such a marvelous feat of what you can do in 6 months when principal photography was done, and then you're like, all right, do the visual effects. That was it.
I can tell
That was done. That was done in
trying.
6 months.
Yes, I'm reading some trivia right now. It said it took. It was a good time crunch. In 2020 in April, visual effects artists speaking on the conditions said they had 6 months to produce the early 2-minute 30-second trailer, and then only 4 months to produce the full film. And guess what?
I know what they're
Well,
doing.
that was
After 2 days after that movie was released, they updated it. They did an update on that movie.
Oh, wow.
Because there were so many errors found.
I love. Don't you love that films can get updated
Yeah.
now?
No, we're referring to this is after the
They can get-
theatrical
they can get
release. They were
patched.
updated. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, after it
Okay.
was released theatrical, in 2 days they had to update it.
Did we see it on launch day, or did we see it later?
I think we saw it close to launch.
So we
Pretty
likely
close to
saw
launch.
the more disturbing version of the film than what we just saw.
True.
No, that
And-
checks out, man. That checks
And
out.
I remember this, that like this was online when the movie was out, and then I never saw it in theater, so I just saw all the reactions on social media, like Twitter and stuff. And I remember someone said there was a cut of the movie where it showed sorry kids, anus. It showed the cat's anus.
That's not true.
That is true.
Okay, they made that
That
up.
is a true statement, and they had to cut that.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I feel this
The
is
director's
where you got
cut
to
of
pull in that guy.
Cats is definitely not
What
PG.
Riker from Star Trek? It'd be like we made that up. That's not true. That's a falsehood.
Release the anus cut, guys.
Release the anus cut. It's wild.
Don't. Please don't. We've had it.
Please
We've
don't.
had enough.
I can't say.
So I believe.
Bro, there's
I
no
believe
way
we,
this is
we have
real,
already kind of we've already tore into this movie enough. Okay, I think we've explained, all your things that's wrong. So I will say, let's brainstorm something together. Okay, we have been tasked to do a reboot of Cats. Okay, right now, 2026. Who are you casting for the principal roles in 2026? So I'm going to say principal roles. I'm going to give you names. All right. McCavity, Victoria, Mistopheles, Jenny Anydots, and Rum Tum Tugger. Where are we going? Yeah. Well, yes. Presumably.
See, I don't know, because especially just going.
Oh
off of
yeah,
this
and
version of
also
Cats,
Grisabella.
I don't exactly know how good the original versions of these characters are, or what vibe they should really be going for. But
You know what? Let's just start and say we're gonna say as a pitch the animation, like Spider-Verse animation. It's all animated, no live action.
Okay.
Victoria is going to be played by Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, I'm here for it. I'm gonna say Grisabella. I want Chappelle Roan.
Okay.
let me look up the original McCavity real quick.
McCavity is Idris Elba again.
Idris Elba again in second round.
Reprising his
This time for
role
sure.
as McCavity.
Reprising. Keep going. He'll probably be down.
Actually, like
Hugh Jackman as Mistopheles.
You know what? Yeah, actually, yeah. Get Hugh Jackman as Mistopheles. He'd kill it.
yeah, it'd be great.
And I'll say for who's the last one?
Who'd y'all say for Victoria?
Rum Tum Tugger. Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter. That's interesting.
Who would you? Well, you have someone in mind? Else in mind?
You know
Ariana
what?
Grande.
I can see that.
Actually, even for Mistopheles, can Ben Schwartz swing? Not swing, sing.
He might swing. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
I mean,
Who knows?
Anyone can be taught.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Ben Schwartz for Mistopheles is.
I'm changing Victoria to one Rachel Zegler.
Rachel Zegler. You know what? Yeah. Okay. Sure.
An actual act. I know Sabrina Carpenter. She did acting and she did singing, but
Ben Schwartz isn't bad.
We need to keep it. Simple.
Okay, we could put Sabrina Carpenter as what Taylor Swift was.
Yes.
As that character.
Ariana Grande, I think, could carry the role a little bit better as the main lead.
Who do you want for Old Deuteronomy?
Meryl Streep.
Ooh, actually, that is a good pick.
Yeah.
Yes.
And to be honest, for Mistopheles, I really would love Andrew Garfield.
You know what?
I think I love Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, he does have musical experience too.
That's actually that's a really good one. That's a good choice.
Yeah. I'm just kind of I wasn't expecting this question, so I didn't prepare for it. But I'm just kind of freestyling right now.
We are actually casting a better film.
Okay, all right. So far, who do we have for Victoria?
Rachel Zegler.
We have Ariana Grande.
Rachel Zegler. Okay, what's the competition between Rachel? I think.
Oh, my bad. I'll let y'all think it through.
I'm gonna say go for Zegler. Go for Zegler. Okay. I mean, Grande's good. We've had Grande. Okay. We've had it. We've had her in Wicked. So I'll say go for Zegler for Victoria. And then we have for Mistopheles, Andrew Garfield.
I think Andrew Garfield would be a good fit.
Yeah, that's a good pick. For do we have for McCavity? We're going for
Idris really did. He really did capture that role, and
he could.
I don't know if anybody else is gonna do it like he did it, man. He was next level.
For Grisabella, I have Chappelle Roan.
Okay.
And
or. Oh no, I'm thinking of McCavity. I'm like, this might be an out of box pick, but how about? And I don't know if he sings, but how about Damson? What's his name?
Damson Idris.
Yes,
Damson Idris.
Yeah,
he's too young. Yeah,
because McCavity needs to be kind of
an older guy for
weathered.
Yeah,
old and weathered man.
Okay.
Well, who do we get for Rum Tum Tugger? Who do we have for Rum Tum Tugger? Who can be Jason Derulo?
Like a muscular playboy looking character. I don't think y'all named one.
Yeah. Okay.
This will.
I'm throwing it out there. I'm just gonna throw it out here. Okay. Can we get Bad Bunny for Rum Tum Tugger? He does all his songs in Spanish.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Oh no, man! I don't know.
Well, it's a movie can also be music written by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh yeah. Lin-Manuel Miranda's doing the music. Yeah, 100%. I'll say this: a lot of people criticize Lin-Manuel Miranda, but he knows how to make a confident musical. And sometimes, somebody tries to copy it, and it just is not the same. It's not the same.
That's tough. I think Rum Tum Tugger is that's a good question. Because
I would say I would say Chris Brown, but it's too late for Chris.
Yeah,
Brown,
I was about to say Chris Brown as well. I was like,
Is it?
Because I'm like, who's the Chris Brown of today?
There really
How about The Weeknd?
The Weeknd as
No, I
Rum-Tum.
don't want. I don't want Abel in another acting role.
I just
up.
I just don't think he has the physical. Like Rum-Tum Tugger is like a very I bounce all
Well,
over
it's
the
gonna be
place. I, like, run
animated. It's
away.
gonna be animated.
Yeah, but like it's gotta be a measure believable. Like, can you picture a super like shredded, like muscular, tall version of Abel?
No, I'm afraid
I
not.
can't picture. I'm sorry, I can't picture it, bro. I just can't. My brain doesn't formulate it. I mean, I'm thinking that's tough, bro.
I don't think it has to be like the look, because I feel
It
like
just has to fit it somewhat. He needs to like
Yeah,
make
that
sense.
kind of confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a way,
confidence and
bro. Damson
swagginess.
Idris.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring him in.
Yo, like I don't hate the
Teach him
pick in this
to sing.
context. For Rum Tum Tugger, I don't hate the pick in that context.
Buster Jones, the big fat cat. Who are large
Dang,
lads,
bro. This
Jack Black.
I have a name in my head, but what are you gonna say? Who are you gonna say?
Jack Black would do such a better job.
Yeah, Jack Black
would
great.
kill
Jack Black would have been great.
as Buster Jones.
Yeah, I like Jack Black as a pick there. That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Okay, and Jenny Annie Dots, the Rebel Wilson character.
Jack Black again.
Nah, bro.
Jack Black
Lizzo.
In a wig.
Lizzo, bro.
Lizzo.
It's Lizzo.
Yeah.
It's Lizzo, man.
You know what? And
She's
and
a
you know
more
what? She do a better
talented.
job.
Sorry, Rebel.
She's more
Not
talented.
personal.
I'm just
Lizzo's far more
Okay.
talented. She has the.
Yeah,
I think
no,
like she's been doing some things to kind of have the energy to be able to pull off the finesse, CGI or not. So yeah.
Yeah.
See, I also I like how during this casting we've somehow made a much more black version of Cats. We discriminate. We made a
yeah.
we've done our The Wiz our The Wiz take on Cats.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
I'm here for it. I am here for it. But it is funny how we without trying.
Without trying, we made a way better movie.
Yeah.
So
What am I supposed to say, man? Black people sing real good, bro. What you want me to do, man?
This is true.
What you want me to do?
We would say David
So
Arquette.
I think this is Cats. I think we've talked about Cats thoroughly and in depth. It was a movie, and it's gone now. I believe we have successfully locked up Tom Hooper in movie jail.
Hopefully,
he's not left movie jail in a while. I don't think he has anything really going on after Cats.
Good. Very good news.
Magnum opus.
His magnum opus would be the either Les Mis or King's Speech.
I think it's Les Mis more. Sadly,
but ever since then, the only thing he's directed is commercials. So
hey, good for him.
he is.
I think
movie
commercials
jail.
are better suited to his talents.
Yeah, he can make jingles.
Bro, imagine directing Les Mis and winning Oscars off of that, and then getting sent to movie jail.
I mean, based on what he did with Cats,
crazy.
It's deserved, my boy.
Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't belong there.
That was crazy, man.
Actually, his next movie is about the lady who helped understand the molecular structure of DNA, Rosalind Franklin.
Is that a drama?
Please don't make me
Is it a straight drama?
It's a drama, no musical.
Okay.
I want to thank God.
Good. Normally I'm for it, but good in this case.
RNA.
I will say this. This does not count as a bad pick. This is very middle of the road pick. But maybe one day we'll have the bravery to cover The Greatest Showman on this podcast.
And that day, I'm out on vacation.
Peak mid. That's what we're gonna
you
review.
don't want to talk about the greatest show.
Peak mid.
You don't want to talk about the greatest civil rights leader of our time, P.T. Barnum.
Relax.
We're also going to be
The
talking about
greatest
the
civil rights leader is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk
I
about
get
the
that
real
with,
life.
Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
Yeah.
That's what the movie will tell you. The movie will tell you that he was the forefront leader in civil rights.
He
pioneer.
inspired Malcolm and Martin.
Right?
Yeah.
He was the one who told Rosa Parks, "Nah, don't get up."
Relax. You know where you at. Who cares what the bus driver says?
I'll say this: if you made it this far along, give us a little subscribe. Like I said, the spots are closing. Spots are closing, and once we get 100, you can be the 101st. Just let us. We will love you just a little bit less. Just a little bit less than our first.
Sorry
100.
to the 101 person who subscribed to us.
Yeah, so get in. Okay, we're telling you to get in while the getting's good. And next week we will be covering Suicide Squad, the original. That was what, 2016 or 2017?
2016.
2016, Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And I think technically that may be the best thing we have for this month.
Yeah.
By just by sheer law of averages here. But be excited. As I have some thoughts.
Will Smith, bro. What else is there left to say? The legend.
So what are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad?
What are we? So please be excited. Please tune in.
Will Smith, bro.
It's been the Peak of Fiction podcast with all y'all. Take care. Be safe. And if you see a cat-human hybrid, you know what to do. Okay? I'm not telling you, but you know what to do.
Make sure that bag's extra tight.
Don't want that thing getting out.
Empty the clip.
But all right, take care. Much love.
Thank you all so much.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.